Hey yo, how we doing, everyone? Welcome. What's going on? What is going on? All right, muted in time. I knew I didn't have YouTube muted, and I was watching the stream. As soon as it came up, I muted it. You're welcome. How we doing? What's popping? Brand new whip, just what? Exactly. I'm feeling it, chat. I'm feeling it. Already off rip. I'm feeling it. Don't worry. Got a good one tonight. I can feel it. Wow. I show up and we immediately pump 10 points. Very nice. What is going on? What's up, everybody? Bucky, what up? Guitar, what up? Chris, what up? Liam, what up? Angel, what up? John, what up? I say John twice? I don't know. Maybe I can't read. I was just about to say, Liam, I'm still missing something from you. And then I checked the Discord and now I see it. Chat, we got some fun stuff to go over on stream. I have some fun stuff to go over. Before we do that, let me get the old. What is going on, dude? Why does my 1 minute chart look like this? Oh, Tokyo Open. Duh. Duh. My bad. All right. Got the Lucid pulled up on Tradeify for now. This is what I'm going to be ripping first. And then if/when hit profit target, move on to the next account. But for now, what have we done on the session? What have we done on the day so far, actually? Okay, we're just back to straight pump up. Got it. Can you believe this was FOMC? Are we for real? This was FOMC. And we were all like, well, I was all like, oh, sellers got it. Sellers are finally going to bring us lower. Nope. We are now almost 1,000 points higher, like 900 points higher from FOMC highs. Ridiculous. But straight grind up today, huh? The overnight sweep and bounce. Wow. What a banger. What a heater. I'm so excited to trade RTH again, man. You'll have no idea. I'm so excited. What a heater. And now we've got a super trendy profile. Super trendy profile. Big volume, push out of it, leave behind low volume. Put in volume again, push out of it, leave behind low volume. That's the kind of stuff that I expect to get filled. Not that I'm going to be looking short because, I mean, look at the chart. We're just going up. And Tokyo, as of right now, seems primed to do the same thing. So let's chill with the S word. But eventually, I feel like this does get reclaimed. At least some of it. Maybe not all of it, but at least some of it. But otherwise, basically just going straight up. We have already popped prior day's high. It looks like we just did it, right? Like right now? Yes, pretty much. Just got it off Tokyo Open. Yeah, I'm just going to wait and see what happens here. Oh, it's signed. Oh, it is. What up, Lovemon? What up, Mitch? How we doing? Hey, what up, Riley? What is going on? Let me open this document real quick just to review it. Just to run it by my team. You know? Just got to make sure that all the I's are dotted and crossed and all that. You know what I'm saying? The T's are crossed. Let me just go big face real quick while I open this. Okay, good. Good. All right, what do we got here? Oh, y'all like signed it. That's funny. You could have just like put it into like Claude or something. It said Claude signed this for me. That's what I did. Anyways, awesome. So, chat. I'm gonna let some more of y'all get in here before I actually show this on stream. I don't want to go over this 95 times, but we do have an agreement, chat. We have reached a consensus. Very nice. We are so back. We are so back. Who's not on it? Good question. I will show y'all in a little bit. Oh, look where we are already. But I can't short it, chat. I can't short it. I literally just said, oh, I'm not going to short this. I can't short it. As much as I want to, I can't do it. And it's going to play out, isn't it? All the way back to like 50s, I bet. F. Chat, I went for a run. Feel great. Did like 4.87 miles or something like that. I forget what the total ended up being. I just kind of ran to go run. Felt great. Got some shower hair going on though. Whenever I shower and I don't put anything into my hair, it turns into this. I just go full Justin Bieber because there's like nothing to hold my hair back. So I have to keep like pushing it back, which is so annoying. I need a haircut so bad. Even with a haircut though, it still happens. So just cursed. Worth noting, we haven't actually retraded prior day's point of control. We got very close off the open, but we never actually got there. What does it mean, chat? What does it mean? That being said, as of right now on Globex, we have an extremely balanced volume profile. And it's going to do it. This is like peak balance. Peak. It's peak. Enjoy it while you have it. Yeah, dude. I know. I shouldn't be complaining. It just does get annoying though. Like when it falls over my eyes all the time, it gets annoying. Yup, there it is. They're trying to do it. They heard me, chat. They're like, oh, he's not in the short. Dump it to 0. What do we have for news? The old financial news. Who came up with that name, by the way? Good name. Oh, literally nothing else for tonight. It's just showing me tomorrow stuff. Got it. There's some Euro news, nothing big. US trade balance apparently is a red folder event at 8:30 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. So that's for Jamie's stream. I don't know if Jamie's in here, but Jamie, keep that in mind. 2.5 hours into your stream, you have news. And then Jolt's tomorrow too. I don't know how much we actually move tonight if Jolt's is tomorrow. SpaceX earnings after the bell tomorrow too. AMD earnings. Yeah, I don't know how much we move tonight, man. We haven't really gone anywhere so far. It's a lot of big stuff tomorrow. That being said, I'm saying that as we wick point of control. And they did do it for what it's worth, right into the 50s that I was talking about. Coulda, woulda, shoulda, I guess. Whatever. There's always more. There's always more. Dude, look at this range chart. Wicked out this low and then straight grind up ever since. Woof. Anyways, I'm going to be patient. I'm going to whisper to the NQ. Oh, as a heads up, so no one gets on me for not being upfront. I'm being upfront. I changed this over to MNQ, but I'm going with 10 MNQ. So I'm still trading the same like leverage as a mini from last night. I'm just going to do it on MNQ because there's so much more volume on MNQ. I really don't feel like getting my fills slipped by like 3 points like you do on NQ. A lot less likely to happen on MNQ, thankfully. So that's why I'm going to rip with this. Being upfront. No, I'm not holding runners. I'm just, it's more like for liquidity purposes. Because, you know, my sim eval orders are so large and market moving that liquidity is a real concern for me, you know? What's the difference between NQ and MNQ? I'm doing it for volume purposes. Like I can pull it up. So Mohammed, look at this volume profile. Look how there's like, you have some little peaks here and there and like some outlier volumes, but for the most part, it's like pretty well distributed. And then look at NQ's volume profile. And I haven't even looked at it tonight, but there you go. Look how much choppier this is. That's going to result in lower liquidity conditions, which results in most likely slippage on fills. And I would like to avoid that if possible. Chat, how did y'all do today? On the grind up. I'm sure someone in here caught a banger of a long, as they usually do. But green, red, down, good, up, right, left, something backwards. Anyone get the chart to go backwards? Let me know. I did not take any trades today or from last night. So account balance you got up here, 352 is where I ended last night. I saw Suvin and Sweaty held some heaters. As they usually do. As they usually do. All right, if we wick into like 36s, maybe a little lower, like 30s, I wouldn't be opposed. I wouldn't be opposed. Dude, my hair. God. Chat, 5,000 likes and someone comes on stream and cuts my hair off. Bald. $5,000 likes though, nothing less. In one stream, y'all have 3 hours, go. Okay, we might be getting there. Dude, I love Tokyo Open. You show up for Tokyo Open and the market actually does things. It's awesome. All-time stuff. Just blew a funded F. Chat, I'm serious. 5,000 likes and I'm going bald. Okay, hold on. I gotta focus in here. What did we sweep so far? We have not swept this low yet. This is kind of what I'd want to see, a little bit lower, or some really obvious consolidation here. But for now, I don't necessarily want to touch this yet. Wow. Look at this chart. Look at these candles. Let me go to like a 5-minute real quick. There we go. There we go. Lows are right about there, 918. Swapped out yesterday's high, selling off of it. What does it mean, chat? What does it mean? Okay, light consolidation down here. You know what I do want? I'm gonna let this settle out a little bit more. You know what I do want? Where's the price level one? Yeah, last trade price. There we go. Bing, bada bing, bada boom. All right, at this point, I'd be interested in trying this. I'm on the wrong bracket. I'm going to kill that. That might go. That literally might go. This actually looks like a great trade. I just realized I'm on the wrong bracket. What happened to my other bracket? I was using this account literally last night. Where's my other bracket? Oh, is it by product? Is that how Tradeify works? Oh my god, it is. Why? Why? And that is how you manage a trade that you were not expecting, okay? Lesson learned. Check your brackets. I'll be honest, that's a crazy design. That is a crazy design. Like 82, 80, 42. Whoa, flush. Good thing I killed it, huh? Something like that. There we go. All right, still interested. Longs do still interest. Three-minute doji at the highs, really? Oh yeah, you ain't wrong. 3-minute doji at the high, sweep it out, flush. The sweaty tech for real. I saw Liam hit the sweaty tech today too, I think. I saw it on his chart. I don't know if he actually took the trade, but I know I saw that it was on his chart at one point. During the 2 minutes that I can actually like tune in and watch something. Enter on the sweep. Oh, Mitch, you're up big, huh? Oh, big time here. What's up? You're trailing. GG's. Yeah, perfectly balanced profile so far. Look at all this volume. Look at all this sell delta, I should say, coming in at the lows. Very nicely balanced. That is new lows on the session, and that is yesterday's point of control. This is a very interesting spot to bid for me. Make your own decisions, please. I am interested, though. I am long right there. I do want to check what's the ATR. ATR is 21. That is kind of high, but I'm still interested in taking that. Wait, dude, I am dyslexic. I reversed. Stand by. Stand by. Learning how to use a computer for the first time. I reversed my brackets. I meant to have a 20-point stop loss with a like 12-point take profit, not the other way around. Big brain time. Real big brain time here. This is such an interesting spot to bid out of, though. Yesterday's point of control. Extended. Past the Kelt. I am interested, to say the least. Liam had like 4 break-even trades. One was heartbreaking, almost 40 points back down. It be like that, man. It really do be like that, unfortunately. All right, there's the break-even. Give me the fill. Give me the little fill. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, break-even. It do be like that, though. That's tough. All right, let me fix my bracket for the 80th time. Okay, we're so back. T2P? Is that supposed to be like TP2? Like you just banged out TP2 and you're just chilling on the night? Brother, I don't... What am I missing? Gary, I have no clue what the time. Jesus. Okay. That's funny. Oh, there's the pump. Kind of. They're trying it, it's for sure. If I get another opportunity to get long like 13, I'll take it. Not totally sure I will, but I'll take it. T2P indeed, Gary. T2P. Oh, that would have been target. Trying to decide whether I still want this on or not. Maybe lower. Maybe if like we like revisit the lows for a sweep. I don't know. I think I might have missed it, honestly. I'll take that offer now. I'm up all of, what is this, like $60 on the like mistake trades? Sick. Sick, sick, sick. All right, this might be the moment of truth. See whether holding this order there would have actually filled out and then pumped or not. I had it at like 13 on the dot. So I'm going to leave my cursor there for now and see what happens. Okay, I would have gotten filled. Curious to see what happens. I personally think like coming into 900s, rejecting 20, 880s on the table. That's not out of the question. That's why I pulled that order for now, just to see what happens here. Being a few points of drawdown, accelerating a little bit. If we consolidate down here again, your boy is not unwilling to reparticipate. Depends what it looks like though. What's our next like obvious target? Probably this guy down here, like 865. Okay, there's the sweep. So I'm glad I didn't take that. I'd be in like 13 points of drawdown right now. W pull. W pull. $900 on the dot, by the way. What up, Charlie? Trading them because they're moving, dog. 23 hours a day. Not me trading, but you get it. They're open 23 hours a day. Okay, as of right now, swept this low and kind of trying to reclaim it. Emphasis on kind of. They might be doing it, Chad. They might be doing it. Again, really good place to stall out. Yesterday's point of control. Looks like they're trying to flip it as well. Not bad, not bad. Okay, I'm gonna try to get that fill if I get it. Okay, filled on all 10. For the continued pump higher. This is a really good consolidation around the lows. Ideally, my entry's like down here, but this looks really good for a long, so I'm willing to take the more aggressive entry and see whether that plays out at all. But I do think longs look pretty sick down here. All right, break even at the very least. That's good. Hopefully actually hits target this time instead of break evening. That'd be ideal. Gotta sweep this high at 26s, 27s. No way. Not again. Market. No way. Dude, that like traded it too. Come on. All right, let me get the Liam candles out. I need the Liam tech. Bro, are we serious? That was legit one tick. They're really about to do it to me, huh? They're really about to do it to me. Come on, run it. Run it. Gotta be quicker. I don't know how much quicker I can be, bro. That's kind of just like it wicked within a tick and then came right back down. At that point, it's like a total coin flip. Okay, sick. Awesome. At that point, it's like a total coin flip as to whether it's actually going to fill or not. And I got slipped on that. Sick. That is awesome. Same idea. I still think this can play out. A really good consolidation down here on prior point of control. The Liam candle didn't even save me, man. The Liam zoom in didn't even save me. F. What happens back at the lows? The fisherman meme? Yeah, for real. I know what you're talking about. Classic, classic. At this point, like, go sweep the low, right? If we're going to do all this down here and fail higher, go sweep the low, innit? A cheeky sweep with the low. All right, I'm willing to try that again, considering we're consolidating down here at the lows again for the 80th time. So I'm willing to take this again. What up, Ginger? What up? How you doing? Welcome to the party. There's already a lot of trades in, but like I like the trade. That's why I'm taking it. I like where this is trading. I just gotta see buyers actually push it up for a little bit instead of just messing around at the lows. And not get within one tick of my exit and then run it all the way back. What's ATR at right now? 24. Oh, we expanded a bit. Oof. Don't love that. All right, looks like they're running the low. I like this consolidation right here. Stalling out. I mean, it kind of still is holding it, but I liked this stalling out for a push back up. Remains to be seen whether they do it or not, but Oof. Oof, they snapped it. There it is. Oh, well. Not much I can do when it sweeps within one tick, literally one tick of my take profit and then comes all the way back down. And I still think the trade is equally as valid there as it was where I took it right now. All right, time to run back the title. Swap them. Swap them. It's all right, chat. I have my green tea with me. My iced green tea. Y'all know the tech. Dude, green tea is so good. Green tea is so good. All right, they're really hunting out the stop here. Oh, well. They can sniff it. I'm telling you, they sniff it. They smell it. They probably want 80, is I think what's probably happening. Bounce 80 and then just rip it, huh? Oh, well. I agree with the trade I took. I would be up decently, like minimizing this loss had I not gotten swept out by literally one tick. Womp womp. Red tea? What is red tea? I've heard of black tea, green tea, white tea. Red tea. Caffeine-free herbal tea with antioxidants? Fire. Fire. Hey man, I'll try it. Down to try anything. Almost anything. Sure. Gotta find a place that sells red tea first, though. What up, Ryan? I can't believe I'm still in this. I mean, pump it all the way back. Why not? Why not? Flip this candle green and rip it, huh? What up, big dog? What does the 1 minute look like? Probably a mess, but oh yeah, what a zoo. What a zoo. Ryan, how's it treating me? I got in my first trade with the wrong bracket. I got break evened here, that's fine. I got break evened here after it missed my stop, or sorry, my target by one tick. And now I'm in a drawdown long. It be like that. It really do be like that sometimes. Praying for a pump. Praying for the pump. The market taketh and the market pumpeth. Oh no. Oh, they swept it. They want it. I'm telling y'all, they can smell it. There it is. Okay, stopped out. Oh, well. I so much agree with that trade. Like, I so much agree with it. I have zero issues with that trade whatsoever. I so much agree with that. In a spot, long in a spot, that makes total sense to stall out. Probably going for, like, down here, like sub 70s. Total sense to stall out here. Point of control. Walking the Celt, consolidating below the Celt makes total sense. I would relong it down here if I get it. What does that put me on the account for right now? Down 375. Like, I'm still interested in the long down here. I think it's just a cheaper, better price. Kospi's back to getting slammed. Oh, rip. To be fair, Kospi's getting slammed for like 3 weeks, and the market's still just been going up, at least our market. So take it with a grain of salt, I guess. This is interesting. Got filled on 5. Okay, filled on all of them. Well, I thought it was interesting enough to take. Maybe not. We'll see. We'll see what the market hath in store. Are they going to actually hit it this time or what? Nice. Maybe still goes. I'm not going to try that again. At this point, I'm just going to see whether this decides to stall out and go back up at all, or whether we just keep flushing it. I'm not about to give that even more tries. At like 54, I could be interested, but I mean, I gave it as many attempts as I can reasonably give it. So it is what it is. Y'all trading this right now, or am I the only one throwing her on contracts? What's the vibe? I know Mitch was in a short, earlier. Got trailed out. What's the consensus on everyone else? You're trading gold? How's that treating you? Printed. My man said printed. GG's. GG's. Let me not spill this. Okay, there we go. Getting dicey there for a second. Shorted a few times with staying out. I mean, if you shorted, I'm assuming you made money, right? Considering since Tokyo Open, we've just gone down. All right. Looks like we have a decent amount of people in here. So I just want to... My mouse just stopped working? What just happened? That was weird. It just wouldn't click for a second. So to update y'all on the developments of today, this is where we stand on the agreement. There it is. That's going to do it. This is where we stand on the agreement front of things. I have a signed agreement here, signed by a few of the gentlemen. I am still waiting on a Mr. Danny Dimes to submit his signature, but this is where we landed so far. My bad. Y'all can't see that. Okay. Actually, let me just throw this up here. Why not? All right. As of right now, this is what it reads. I'm not going to read the whole thing word for word, but the basic is that it's the same thing as before. Whoever's first to pay out, not taking into account accounts. It's just starting wherever you're starting, whatever you want to trade. I know Liam and Jamie are both unfunded. I think Jamie's actually in a really good spot too. Jamie's probably the closest out of all of us. Liam's got some work to do on the funded. I still need to get this funded, F. And I don't know where Danny is. I think he's funded as well. So I'm like in dead last, which is awesome. But I've got the gentleman's signatures here. And TLDR is whoever's first to pay out gets to choose the drinks that the other people are drinking on stream, on co-stream with Mr. TBM. You can read it here. I think y'all can see this. It should be big enough. But welcome to the show. I'm very excited. Y'all need to keep reminding the others in stream as well. Get them on their toes. Keep them on their toes. Let them know we have an agreement. And yeah, go with that. But I'm very, very excited. I'm very curious to see who wins, and then also depending on who wins, what the punishment's going to be. Like, realistically, I think if Jamie wins, I don't think the punishment's going to be terrible. It might just be like, I don't know, a shot of beans. If I win, you already know what I'm doing. I'm not going to say it, but you already know what I'm doing. It's going to be brutal. They're going to suffer. Anyways, consolidating these lows. Haven't swept this low yet. I mean, do we rip it? They just tried to sell. What happens here? They did just try to sell that. What up, Oliver? How you doing? They do be trying to sell it, fam. They do be trying to sell it. All right. I'm willing to take that for the attempt. Trade back through this little range we've got going on and see what happens. If this stops out, that'll be my personal DLL, like roughly 700 to 800 on the account for the day, and I will switch to something else. But all you heard was suffer. Rip. But we have a little bit of a consolidation happening down here on the lower Celt. Again, something I'm willing to take for the quick rotation up. Sweeping out the low again. How many times are they going to do it? Is that it? We're just selling the whole night? F. It do be like that sometimes, I guess. It do be like that. Tech stocks are so 2 weeks ago. Yeah, what have we moved on to since then? Wow, that was a dirty flush. Wicked up and then flushed it. Oof. Yeah, this looks cooked. I'm not going to lie. This looks really cooked. I thought the consolidation down here had potential to range out for a little bit and not just slow grind down continually, especially as we approach lower volume, like especially as we get closer to these like lows at volume here. I thought that looked pretty solid, personally. Testing my break even as of right now. I mean, quick, just pump through would be ideal. None of this back and forth, wick my break even and go. You know? All right, my stop's in. And they're gonna do it. Not again. Not like this. Okay, there we go. Finally. Finally. Out of something. Finally. Finally. Still down 185 on the session, but that's okay. We ball. We ball nonetheless. All right. If we can actually establish a range down here, that would be nice. If we can actually just like sit sideways between 90 and 60s for like a good 20 minutes and just bounce that, I am very okay with that. Very, very okay with that. Throwing on a lot of trades so far, though. T2P, baby. T2P. Y'all know it. The market knows it. Everyone knows it. T2P. This is all selling to the downside. Look at this. From like 930 down to 870. Just a straight block of selling. What happens at volume here? 80s to 70s? Boy, no way we retake all this, right? Boy, no way. Boy, no way, boy. I love that GIF so much. That is such a funny meme to me. Okay, guys, welcome back to Whispering ASMR. The market is trading lower. We just traded 75s, potentially looking for consolidation to rotate back up. We are sitting on volume. Like, no joke, we are sitting on volume. I'm interested. Potentially more interesting would be like 50. Like, I think if we trade 50, that's like turbo long material for me. At that point, I just want to smack the long on that. That being said, this doesn't look terrible either. Could trade back down to like 75. I would take it. Ish, 75-ish. T2P, baby, T2P. I'm watching Delta right now just to see whether any buyers actually show up or if it's all sellers. As of right now, I'm just seeing some sellers, although slight buyers just came in there. It was like 10. It's not a lot on M&Q. Okay, I see some slight buyers trickling in here. I am filled long on that. I see some slight buyers, immediate drawdown. Very good. But I am willing to take that again as well. Off of volume, off of buyers showing up. Maybe they do it here. Maybe. Would be pretty sick. Come on, market. Make me look good. Make me look good. Boom. TP, baby. TP. Market made me look good there. All right. Back up to $25 on the night. GG's. That was a lot of trades, man. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice pump out of it, though. Does Delta mine when I watch it? I don't know. I don't know. I never asked. That being said, I'm going to keep watching it because I find it helpful. So there's your answer. What up, Mantis? How you doing? I do want to look at this real quick. Something Matt sent in the Discord. Nanos are coming back to indexes. E-Nano Equity Index Futures. For all of them. $0.20 a tick, huh? Sorry, 20 cents a point. Forgot how to read. Right? Am I doing that math correctly? Yeah, 20 cents a point. It's tough out here. It's tough. Sign up for updates. You know it. I mean, I'm interested. I'm trying to think of like a use case of how I would trade them. I really only would trade them on if I was targeting like a huge move. If I was targeting like at least on props, like quite literally an all-day hold. Yeah, commissions. I mean, I don't know what commissions on them will be. But yeah, I would only target that if I'm looking at like a legit like all-day hold to where like I'm looking to give my position like a 300 point stop, you know? That's just kind of the only thing I can think of to use them for. Because otherwise, like on a 50K prop account, I mean, you can give, it's a lot of risk, sure, but like you could give one MNQ a 300 point stop for $600 in total risk on the table there. Is it a lot of risk? Yes, but like, can it play out? Sure. Interesting though. I mean, I think it's cool that they're coming back. I'm curious to see what the market for that will actually look like, and specifically what liquidity is going to look like for that. Futures contracts for ants. Yes, exactly. That's funny. Dude, my hair, I'm telling you, 5,000 likes. Someone comes here and shaves me live on stream. Smash the like. Yeah, I got some work to do. All right, this is playing out. Very nice, very nice. Very nice. We go Celt to Celt now. Back up into 914s, maybe. Yeah, the initial margin being super low is interesting to me too. Like I've really wanted to swing trade on my personal and capital. Like it's to swing trade even like 1 MNQ. Like let me pull up amps margins real quick. To swing trade even 1 MNQ for maintenance margin right now, you need 4,217. That is your minimum amount you can have. Realistically, if you want to swing trade on that, you need to have like at least 50% more than that. So call it like 6K. And like, I just never have really been able to justify dumping 6K into a personal. But if I can get away with doing it for 600, I would be interested. Yeah, I'd be interested. So I think that might be my use case personally. I don't see a huge use case for them on props. Again, other than like holding for literally an all day intraday hold. Nice pump. John, was the overnight margin posted for the nanos? I thought it just had the notional up. I don't think it had overnights up, right? No, because this is through the CME, so that's going to be like a broker specific thing. Yeah, there's nothing else here. It just gives you an idea of what your notional is. I don't think AMP had anything up about it yet, right? That's like, I think this came out like literally today, so. No, I don't see anything. Give him some time, give him some time. Hey, yo, Eugene was good. Johnny, I do use it. I thought it was fine. I think it was pretty much in line with like what you're going to get from like any other broker, honestly. That being said, if you don't want to use them, don't use them. I have had no issues so far though. I've been getting touched by over trading lately. Dude, me too. Have you seen my trades? Are you kidding me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. No, wait, 7. 7 trades in so far. I am in the same boat as you, big dog. I fully get it. What are the tips? I mean, probably just like be patient for areas you actually want to see trade. Like there's very much an argument to be made that I should have been more patient for low volume. That being said, I was okay taking the longs at prior day's point of control because in a trendy environment, you don't always get the retrace into low volume. A lot of times you just get the retrace into prior like high volume areas like point of control and then rip out of it. So I'm personally okay with, you know, taking that and accepting the loss. Yeah, NASCAR, that's called a pump and dump. That is illegal. The SEC will be contacting you very shortly. Or the DOJ. I don't know who takes care of it at this point. Where's my green tea? Also, NASCAR. I'm assuming you're a big NASCAR fan. Left turns only. Left turns only. I think so, Subin. I think so. That's what the website was saying, unless I just don't know how to read, which is very possible. Okay, coming back into the lows. I'd like to see us sweep this, ideally. I can't really say I want to just like snap long this necessarily. Opens Tradeify to snap long it. Nah, I'm going to watch Delta here though to see what happens. As of right now, just see some sellers reloading at the lows. See a buyer coming in with like 10 lots at a time. 60 lot just went. Didn't really move the market at all though. Delta hasn't really moved so far down here. It's pretty neutral. Saw some 10 lot buyers step in, sellers reloaded. It's pretty much just in the same place, like negative 1160-ish, plus or minus 20. Okay, there was like 30 that came in for the buys. Don't really know how to read that. It's kind of concerning that I'm seeing these buyers step in and then sellers just reload at the lows. Okay, more sellers stepped in there. 1220s now. That was like 80 sells net. $1290, 1300. Okay, there's the snap. That was like negative 100. Wicking the Celt again. Definitely watching volume down here. This is into the 50s that I was talking about. This is like, I mean, this is what I was saying. Like, this is prime long material for me down here. I just would like to see some buyers step in before I get long. Okay, I saw some buyers stepping in there. We went down to like negative 520. I get long and immediately it flushes. Sick. I am willing to try that. I did see some buyers start to step in there. Went from like 540 to negative 520 pretty quickly. Now some more buyers trying to step in. It's a pretty like pin perfect tap of that low volume as well. Okay, at the very least, it's a break even. I mean, ideally, would like to see this just pump a little higher and get filled out long or filled out, obviously. Not break even, but we'll watch. There we go. Okay, nice. Good read. Ah! Sorry for the jump scare. What's the latest with the wager, big dog? Let me tell you about it. Let me tell you about it. Let me go find it first, though. Oh, wait, I already have it downloaded. Sorry. All right, nice pump out of that so far. All right, Ryan, eyes on the screen, sir. Eyes on the screen. This is the, as of right now, signed by 3 people copy. I'm just waiting on the GOAT, Danny. And otherwise, this is what we've got. Feel free to read this, screenshot it. I'm too old to see. Rip. All right, I'll TLDR it for you. It's literally the same rules, just a little bit. I don't know. It's a one-pager. I specifically asked Claude to make it a one-pager, but TLDR, whoever gets a payout first, which, for reference, I am in dead last. Dead last. Whoever gets a payout first gets to choose what the other people are drinking on stream on one of Matt's streams at some point. No date set, just down the line. Should be fun. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the whole agreement. There's some little light rules in here. Don't interfere with other people's equipment. Don't disrupt their ability, etc. Can't complain about the market makers more than twice per day. Ryan, you have no faith in me? Come on. I'm going to make like 9 bans right now. 9 bans today. That being said, I'm pretty sure Liam said he's going for like the max payout. I have no such qualms about that. As soon as I can withdraw $1 in payouts, I will withdraw $1 in payouts. I don't care how much money I withdraw. I'm just trying to win the competition here. So that's where we're at. I'm excited. I'm just excited to see who wins. I think it'll be fun. If I had to say who I think's going to win other than me, you know what? I'm not going to say it. I'm not even going to say it. I'm going to let y'all simmer with that one. I'm not even going to say it. I can't influence the competition. Other than me, exactly. I'm clearly getting first place by a mile. By a country mile. NASCAR, because it caps your risk. Like if you have 50K in a personal account, technically, and again, I understand risk management's there, stops are there, liquidation policies are there, but technically that whole 50K is at risk. You trade with a prop, let's say 20 accounts with Apex, just as an example, call it like 2K all in. Your maximum risk is 2K, not 50K, yet you can make just as much money doing so. So it caps your downside. All right, up 235 in the session so far. Idea is going to be to try to, honestly, a little bit of a TBM method here. And I want to preface, I do trade differently than Matt. Matt does trade differently from me. But I do kind of want to just be more consistent on the accounts and try to just lock out each account at 400 a day. That way I can slowly kind of build the equity up, because I have found myself in the past where I'll get to like 600-800 up on a day and be like, oh, I'm hammering, time to keep trading. And then I give all of it back. So I want to be better this go around at just locking it in. Moonshine Monday? No, this is green tea. I promise this is green tea. It's really good though. It's like a Polish brand of green tea. It's got like lemongrass in it. It's banging. We do have a 3-minute doji. Mitch, if you're still here, dude, I'm telling y'all, 5K likes and I cut my hair off. So annoying. It is so annoying. 3-minute doji on the low volume area, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. Just saying. Bang or rip? Heck yeah. What up, Zach? What up, big dog? Chat, 50 likes out of 5K needed for the haircut. Y'all are 1% there. Good job. 1%. A lot to go. Yo, GG's, Zach. GG's. Maybe trading back up. Where are we on? Yeah, I mean, this is some nice potential for pumpage down here. This is a solid spot to pull back to, in my opinion. Solid, solid, solid. Still just a giant tail of sellers into the lows. Have this kind of neutral 900 area, and then everything else is just straight selling. Should I draw it, chat? Should I draw it? I don't even know where I'd put this here. Oh yeah. Look at it. Look at it. It's beautiful. What up, Casey? I am. I'm actually enjoying it very much so. I like it a lot. For now, at least. I mean, we'll see how it goes, but for now, I am enjoying it, yes. Oh, the flag's even cleaner. Hold on. I don't have my drawing tools on this. Okay, chat, imagine I'm drawing a move down, a trend line up, and a trend line down. Bang. Use your imaginations there. All right, it's pumping out of it. Good long. Really good spot to long, in my opinion. Please make your own decisions. Volume down here still looks dicey. Look at all these low volume nodes we're leaving behind. Wow, so many dojis on the low volume down here. If, big if, but if this plays out long, this is going to be the most obvious long ever. Like if this plays out, this is the low and then goes all the way back to the highs. This is going to be the most obvious long of all time. In hindsight, obviously in hindsight. It's all obvious in hindsight, but especially this one. Back to Kelt mid, hanging around in the middle, 860s. I wouldn't hate seeing another wick down into like 45 to 35. See some buyers show up at the lows, get long. I would be enticed, to say the least. What up, Maple? Do I trade New York? I don't currently, but I will at some point in the near future. But as of right now, I don't. We can change that, though. We can change that. I have faith. What up, Riley? Have I always traded Asia? Not always, but as of recent, yes. I do like it. Tokyo Open especially is like, especially now, Tokyo Open has solid movement. I mean, you can literally see on the chart where Tokyo opened. This candle right here, this initial wick lower into the wick of the highs was Tokyo Open. Since then, great movement. Big fan. What up, Nothing Levels? Yeah, good tail of sellers at the lows as well. Good looking tail. Again, would really like for me to see a wick into like 845. That'd be mint. Gotta wait though, gotta wait. Gotta be patient. Gotta be Mr. P, as chat has so kindly christened me. I'm gonna put NQ Whisperer, aka Mr. P, under that. Okay, that's kind of just pumping out of that, huh? I took this long, didn't take this. Okay with that. I don't hate a short. If we were to trade above 890, wicking the Celts, I can't say I hate it. It's got to get there first. Exactly, Ryan. That's what I'm pushing. Pushing patience. Patience and only patience. That's true, Black. That's true. So true. Y'all ever open some stuff? Doesn't matter where, like Discord, I don't know, it could be a website. Y'all ever open some stuff and just look at it and be like, why did I open this? That's how I feel about some things that I open. Nothing bad. Like, it's nothing bad. It's just strange. Interesting. Often. Trading these sessions makes it more difficult. Blew an eval, blew my last funded. Sorry to hear that, man. But yeah, just gotta be patient. Patient and just wait for the right opportunity. But also identify what that right opportunity is. If you can't identify that, then there's nothing to be patient for. Only time you have to trade. Dude, I feel that. We're in the same boat, Riley. We're in the same boat. I feel that. That being said, I mean, if you are, I don't know what your schedule is, but we do have our in-house Englishman trading from 6 a.m. Eastern until like 9:20-ish Eastern, so like 3.5 hours in the morning. Morning trading is also a viable opportunity. Like if you find that this whole shenanigan on the overnight is too slow for you, morning trading is absolutely a viable opportunity. Just saying. Generally have some like pretty solid movement, especially like pre 8 a.m. Like that, like 7:30 to 8:30 time slot in the morning is usually pretty solid. Two lines on my chart. These are Keltner channels. I will just flash you pause. I'll just show you real quick the settings and then you can go through and mess around with that yourself if you want to. But these are my settings. Oh, you work at 5 a.m. Eastern? Yeah, that's yeah, 5 is early, man. 5's early. I feel that. That is also an option, John Johnson. That is also an option. London has like, especially London Open. I mean, we can go back on the chart real quick and look. London Open generally has some pretty good movement as well. London Open here would have been right here. So off London Open, saw a 60-point range pretty much immediately. And then from there, from the highs, expanded that range within an hour and a half to, wait, can I do, dude, public math, hold on. 62 to 633, right? It's like 60 points. And then 633 down to, 470. Okay, I forgot the one. Yeah, this is like a 160-point range. Like there's definitely, in the first hour and a half, there is definitely some opportunity there. Just gotta want enough. There's the pump. There it is. There she blows. Okay, this is what I was talking about up here. Maybe runs to wick out like 910. That would make sense as a like prior target. I'm not just going to snap short this up here necessarily. I would like to see some more consolidation to show that buyers are actually failing. But this is interesting for sure. A little bit of consolidation, not enough for me necessarily to want to take, but it was kind of there. Trading simple, not easy. Facts. Very factual. I 100% agree with that. At the end of the day, it's just buying and selling. And it's how you make that decision that matters. But factual, very factual. Chat dropping some knowledge tonight, huh? Some insightful thoughts. Very nice, very nice. Okay, slightly stalling out at the highs here. Not necessarily enough for me to want to short yet. Have some sellers piling in here. Keyword some, not many, but some. A few, a handful, a smattering of sellers, one might say. Got a smattering of sellers in the market. Went from like 760 to 790 negative delta. I wouldn't be surprised if we wake up in the morning, we're back at the highs. Yeah, facts, dude. Like, actually facts. The old textbook play. Chat, 56 likes. I'm telling y'all, 1% there. 5K likes and I cut it all off. Shave it on stream. I know y'all want to see that. Do it. Consolidating at these highs, we did wick 90. Yeah, I just don't really see anything super convincing for the sell yet. I'd love to see us trade up into like 900 and have like a good amount of buyers step in, or at least try to step in, that fail, and then have some sellers step in on delta. At that point, maybe I take it. Maybe. We'll see. Oh yeah, that's a great point, Ryan. For any of y'all talking about like the psychology side of this or accountability and all that, there are accountability pods in Discord that y'all can join. If you just go to like the bottom right of the screen, tbm.gg/discord, which I mean, I can type for y'all real quick. But feel free to go join those. If you're looking for exactly this, like exactly just people to bounce your accountability off of with and like to hold you accountable to your rules, that's honestly a great thing to do. Okay, sellers may be trying it. Again, nothing super convincing for me, so I'm not taking it. This was a really nice consolidation in the middle of the range here. Yeah, that's right where point of control is. Not surprised. Point of control of that range, I should say. I'm looking at this like, dang, I want to press the red button, but y'all know I suck at shorting. I'm so bad at it. It's so much easier to press the green button. Green, red, green, red, green, red, green, red. Okay. There's the continued push higher. That's kind of what I was waiting for. I really didn't believe this attempt to sell at all. Green button, good. I agree. I'm a big fan of the green button. Green button, #1 fan. Little push here. Little push here. Okay, wicking 900. Oh, ton of buyers stepped in at 900. This was like pretty much flat before, plus 390 now. Interesting. Plus 420. Still trading higher. Let's go. Hold on, let me download this. Still pushing higher, 904s. 500 positive delta stepped in at 900, huh? That's a lot. All right, sorry for the big face. I'm back. Look what I've created with the help of ChatGPT. I will be keeping this. This is funny. Let's send that in Discord for y'all to have. Enjoy. That's so funny. All right, nice push here. Nice push. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't short that and try to step in front of this. That being said, we are super overextended here. Wick into volume at like 25s, question mark. Don't hate it. See some sellers stepping in, not a lot. All right, I filled on 2. Sick. I'm willing to take that though. Apparently only on 2 though. 2 is all I'm gonna get. Awesome. Okay. Oh, fire, fire, fire. Does it at least give me the fill or is it a break even? That's pretty funny. Kind of looks like a break even actually, which is fine. Okay. Oh, the order's still on. Nice. Good job, Tradeify. That's funny. Same idea though. Oh, there it is. Play out. This is going to do without me. I don't know. I don't know about y'all. I love that meme. That's so funny. I'm going to be using that a lot. Waiting for the quick little flush. I'm assuming it happens just based on this, based on structure up here, based on the fact that we're kind of overextended. Wicking into 925, this LVN area on volume, I don't hate for a reattempt at it. Again, watching Delta to see whether any sellers step in or whether there's a ton of buyers at the highs and not finding anything out of it. Both situations are equally valid. What I don't want to see is like a neutral market where Delta just doesn't move. I want to see aggression out of one side, one way or the other, and make an inference off of that based on what's happening. As of right now, I'm still just seeing some buying into the highs. I say that and it slaps. Very good. Very nice. Oh, 920's playing. Kind of. Emphasis on kind of. All right, 925s maybe or what? 925s would be sick. And then what happens here is the question. Delta's roughly 290 right now, negative 290. Some sellers stepping in, negative 300. Still 290. It's neutral. Back to 310, negative 317. Back to 290, still neutral. Buyers stepping in now. All right, watching this big delta up here, negative 1800, 1850-ish. 1790, 1800. 1800 again. 1760. 1660. That was a lot. 1630, 1620. This is a ton of buying. 1615. Still more buying. All right, had some sellers start to step in there. Willing to take that. Saw like 100 sells step in. $17.40-ish on Delta at this point, negative. Willing to take that because I saw sellers start to step in at the highs. Negative 1960 again. I'd really like to see this go. That's a lot of selling stepping in at the highs, and it hasn't really moved that much. All right, at least it's break even. I was going to say, really need to see that go at this point. If there's like negative 300 delta stepping in at the highs, okay, there we go. I was going to say, I'm pulling that if it doesn't. So I'll pray for my stop. I appreciate the prayers. Much appreciated. Yeah, that negative 200 delta that came in, I don't know if y'all saw that, if you're looking at my DOM the same way I am. This went down to like negative 1600 from like negative 1900 starting. So it's just a ton of buying coming into the highs. And then I saw like a negative 100 delta just smack it as it was still trying to trade lower and wasn't getting it. So if that didn't actually, if that hadn't moved at that point, I was going to start trailing that aggressively. I like the area though. I like the area a lot. All right, that is nice number, 444 on this account. So I'm gonna lock this bad boy out for the day. Very nice. I'm gonna move this guy over here. And all right, we have the Apex 50K now up next. I ripped the gorilla thump earlier, Matt. I ripped the gorilla thump earlier, but just for you, Matthew, just for you. Ah! Just for you. That is the second one of the night, though. That's, I mean, quota's capping out. I'm reaching compute limit on the gorilla thump. $67. That's a lot of gorilla, man. I'm gonna have to go to my local zoo and find one. Lure it home with a banana. Maple, I normally just trade this time right now, like Asia session, especially Tokyo Open. Tokyo Open's been banging. Like you can see on the chart where Tokyo opened up here, swept out prior to its high, and then just straight down. Good movement. So Tokyo Open has been very, very nice recently. Very nice. The NQ whisper is being very loud right now. Welcome back to Green Trade ASMR. Actually, it looks like it still might go. If this reclaims the Celts, I mean, 895 is on the table. That would have been a snipe. If this keeps going up, so called it, didn't take it, so I can't say anything, but called it. This LVN did end up being a nice low, so that's sick. Good pump off of it so far. Mitch, I don't know if you're in here. Did you, I think I asked this, did you take the 3-minute doji off this? One of the several 3-minute dojis? And then second, we are back kind of just into volume. That being said, we're coming back into like current session volume, peaking into like these 930s, 940s area, back towards point of control at 946. I think you got to be careful with fades at this point up until maybe we hit 946. And then the short, I think, becomes more available at that point. As of right now, it's kind of hard access because this is getting pretty grindy. I'm definitely not going to take this again. I'm not double dipping on this whatsoever. Never, 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 never. And before I double dip with the lows again. But that's okay, chat, because when it's the green button, it's okay. When it's the green button, everything goes. Can I explain the chart? Sure, Magic. I'll run through all of them. Ready? Ready? It's going to be fast, okay? You got to be ready. 3, 2, 1. 30-minute chart for higher time frame bias, seeing where we are, seeing where the big gaps are from overnights. 3-minute chart for volume profile and seeing where volume areas of interest are, such as this, such as the LVN we had at 855. And LVN is a low volume node. That means there was not a lot of trading that happened there. Could be an interesting area to bounce from. As such, 16 range chart I use with the Keltner channels with the current setting shown here to identify when the market is over or underextended and inside of a range, and I use this to execute. I use the DOM to spot large buyers and sellers hitting the bid or the ask to identify a potential overextension from said buyers or sellers and for a reversion back to the mean. Stamp it. That was like 29 seconds. You're welcome. Put that on 0.5. Run it back. Okay, pushing into 935s again. I don't want it here. If we trade up into, like, first stop really is point of control. Need to see point of control trade. And then ideally maybe like 63 or something. And at that point, I could be interested again. But up until then, I'm not. I don't think I want to participate. Just how I'm feeling, chat. It's just how I'm feeling. Just train the vibes, bro. Just train the vibes. Actually, you know what would be a vibe? Chat, you know what would be a vibe right now? Hold on. Hold on. It's time, chat. I'm gonna run through this real quick. This is definitely my first time playing this today. This is absolutely not a repeat round. There is no way this is a repeat round. Okay? Listen to me very carefully. This is my first time. Please don't check the Discord. Kinda hard golf. No! Oh. Please don't check the Discord Kinda Hard Golf channel. There's definitely not a round already there from me. There's also no way I'm going to beat any round that might be in there. Considering the score that this individual got. Brutal. Brutal. That was tough. Okay. Yeah, it's over. If you want to see my round, go to the Discord. Go to the Kinda Hard Golf channel. Check it out. I'm not doing that again. All right. 945s-ish. Point of control-ish. Where I want to see trade. Very interested in what happens here. Trading above it. Trading into this giant block of buyers we have at the highs. Very interesting. Back into 50. At this point, again, I'm just watching the DOM for Delta. I'd also like to see some consolidation up here, honestly. Like if we can chop 50 for a second and give me a better read as to what's actually happening on Delta, that's preferable. Went from like 660, 630, hanging around 630. Delta, that is, not price. 820, 880, big buyers there, 900. Working on 1650-ish, Delta. 1630s, 1640. Still neutral. 1698, some more buyers. 1700. 1650. What about, I was going to say, what about just about right? What's up just about right? How are you? What is up, dude? 1680, 950, 930, 930, 920. Small sellers, nothing convincing yet. This is like the small trickle. It's like the tease. You don't really know if they're actually there or not. 900. 1700. It's like split between these two areas right now, so it's kind of hard to actually count out the numbers because it keeps moving from number to number, from price to price, as the market does. $1,700 just flashed. $1,760, $1,780, $1,800. Okay. All buyers so far, just straight buying. $1,780, $1,790, $1,800 again, $1,820, $1,830, $1,836, $1,780. Some sellers, $1,770, $1,760, $1,760 again, $1,705. So yeah, that's the one I want. 1,700. Oh, it's gonna go without me, isn't it? I'm over here messing with my bracket. Oh, this one's set to the right thing. Interesting. Sick. Okay, 1660. 1630. 1630. Sellers came in and then we pushed higher. F. Rip. Buyers are just running it straight up. 1690. Just hanging around 1700, really. Pretty neutral so far. Buyers are still able to float it higher, but Delta's staying relatively neutral up here. Not that interested yet. What does interest me is how overextended we are. I mean, it's getting real close to just pushing new highs on the session. Real close. Chat, do they want it? Do they want it bad enough? Do they want to rip it? This top line delta here sitting at like 1330-ish, 1340. $13.40 still. With how many buyers there are, I kind of would rather see, rather than sellers step in, I'd rather almost see like a really big push from buyers that doesn't get anywhere. Like if there was like 200 to 300 delta that were to smack the book here without actually like moving the market more than like 5 points, that would be interesting to me. I mean, sellers would too, but I think I'd prefer to see a lot of buyers in at the highs without any real follow through. Dude, I can't believe this is playing out like exactly as I said it would. Didn't take the trade though, so it doesn't count. Don't get paid to be an analyst. That's funny though. It really do be like that. All right, we are 6 points from the highs. 6, 7. Facts. Living the dream, W. Love to hear it. Yeah, for real. Straight V. All right, there's some buyers to the highs. Big push to the highs. 20 points almost. There's 29. Yo, Mantis, what a call out. It was calling, huh? Dude, look how overextended this is, though. My God. How far does this go? Straight V. Turbo V. Turbo action. turbo action, turbo opportunity. I'd be interested in seeing like a bunch of sellers pile in at the highs. I mean, you're starting to see some. Delta's trying to go negative at the highs here, but buyers just reclaimed it as well. Nice little Delta flip there. Okay, some sellers showing up. All right, wow, this is spread. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 what is this? Oh, that's the high. Okay, I freaked out for a second. I thought that was my stop. Oh, would have been better if it was my stop, apparently. That's fine. Dude, I thought the high of day line was my stop. It's like, what am I looking at? All right, that's the first trade on the Apex eval, down 425-ish. Really like 435 with slippage. I was willing to take that because I saw Delta flip negative up here with sellers start to step in, and then buyers pushed it out. So that's is what it is. Yeah, that's wild. This is quite the candle. 960 to 29030. 60 points, one move. Yeah, big boy slaps from buyers. All right, I'm going to sit on the hands for a second here and wait for the range chart to show some actual consolidation and not try to like call the top here. If we can actually consolidate at the highs here, then I would take the short, but I'm not falling for the Delta flip that's setting up here again. I'm not doing it. Can't fall for that twice. Just passed your first eval. Yo, GG's in the chat for guitar. G freaking G, man. Foreign, what up, dude? How you doing? You got eaten as well in that run? Like, how bad? I mean, I took a stop, but it's not terrible. Just it is what it is. Yeah, I didn't fall for that Delta flip this time. Delta back to positive. Buyer's still going. Is there news? Am I missing something? This is a really aggressive candle. Anyone say something? They re-signed Powell for another 4-year lease. Is Powell back on the field? New contract? No, literally nothing. South Korea finance minister to rapidly enact rules on single stock leverage ETFs. Dang, dude. RIP quadruple leverage SpaceX ETF in South Korea. Yeah, I don't have anything. This is just straight price action. Everything else was like Korea / China news / Asia, sorry, / Australia news. But that was all like 30 minutes ago ish. Or it could be this: Telegram has been reinstated on the App Store and will soon be accessible to all users as of 1 minute ago. That's the pump, guys. Should have known. Easy pump. Foreign, I would oh, the 27th? Oh, it's been like 6 days. Yeah, that's fine, dog. I thought you meant 27th of June. I forgot that it's now August. All right, can we get some consolidation up here, please? Some sellers starting to step in. I can't really say I believe it yet. Can't really say I am a believer yet. Big sells coming in, though. Negative 450. Finally, some sellers. No, dog, it's green tea. Is it because it's in a jar? Everyone thinks it's moonshine because it's in a jar. It's just convenient to drink out of, all right? That's it. Chill. Ideal scenario for me is that we sweep out this high at like 49 and then come back down. That is my ideal scenario. I can't believe we overshot 29K by 50 points. 50 in like 2 minutes. Bro, wild boy movement, wild. Nice, nice. I promise, bro, it's green tea. Y'all putting this hit out on me. Negative 560 delta at the highs. I still don't really know if this is the consolidation I'm looking for. This kind of looks like pump consolidation. Swept out one prior low and then putting in higher lows again. It's just not convincing for sellers, to say the least. As insane as it sounds, it almost makes more sense to just get long at the highs. Like until we actually reset back to like Kelt mid. It sounds insane, but I'm not going to do it. But, you know. A moonshine stream? I'm not opposed. I'm not opposed. Blindly long? Yeah, that's facts. I mean, you zoom out and look at prior day session. Actually, that is factual. That actually makes a ton of sense. I see it. I very much see it. Chill. Chill. Negative 670 on the sells now, and sellers still can't bring it lower. We still have buyers sticking at the highs. What does it mean, chat? What does it mean? $700 negative delta now. If y'all haven't, I highly recommend going to watch the stream that Matt and Jamie did, Liberty or Liquidation. Keeps coming up on my recommended every time, even though I've watched literally the whole thing. But YouTube still keeps pushing it to me. Must be a good live stream. Just saying. Recommend you go watch it. And if you're wondering what the other streamers' schedules are, feel free to hit that link and check them out. I highly recommend watching the other streamers as well. Obviously, thank you for hanging out with me. But just know, I'm not the only option. If you come in here and you're like, damn, this guy sucks, I promise you, you will like one of the other streamers. Much more handsome, much more cooler than me. Guaranteed. A lot better at trading too. That's what you're into. Yeah, welcome back, Liam. Welcome back. I don't really know what it is either, honestly. I think just like 29K shenanigans. 1K negative delta up here now, by the way. 1K negative delta. They do be trying. I gotta give it the buyers, sorry, the sellers credit. They do be trying. Still piling in. Negative 1030 now, negative 1070, 1100. Stepping down one further, negative 20. I'm honestly interested in the bid here at 24. If I get filled on this. Okay, I am filled on the bid there. See what happens. There's so many sellers up here and such an aggressive buy-side move. I wouldn't be surprised to see buyers give it one more try back up to the highs. In which case, I do want to be a part of that. Who knows? Might get hosed. Got hosed on the way up, might get hosed on the way down. Who knows? Still nuts that this played out, though. Look at this. Insane long. Absolutely wild. All right, down like 8 points right now, 10 points. This would be a major F, taking the same exact stop, basically, in the same exact area. Impressive skill issue on that one. Not yet, though, not yet. There is still hope. Okay, there's the attempt from buyers, or at least the start of it. That's what I was looking for. That's what I'd like to see actually continue out of this area, though, is the attempt from buyers back up and through where these large sellers stepped in. Doesn't look likely. Sellers might actually have some juice here. Bro, for y'all looking for the P&L, it is literally on the screen, my guy. It is an open P&L right here. And okay, stopped in literally the same area. All right, that's going to be it for the Apex account for tonight. I'm going to swap over to the next one. I don't really want to give more than like 800, 700 in drawdown per account per night. I don't think that makes a ton of sense for me. So the Lucid daily 50K eval is locked out. I do have this guy, the 25K that I was working on from prior. Again, only trading this because I've got the 50K locked out, and I'm not super interested in just rinsing the 50K Apex. Straight up, straight down for real, dude. Wild boy activities. Celt to Celt. Haven't seen that in a second. Just straight line Celt to Celt. Not opposed to bidding it, though. Off the 80s, question mark. It's not even enough time to react, though. It's like you tap it and it goes. Rip. Bid 80 and didn't get filled. Rip. Chat, 84 likes out of 5,000. Y'all need to step it up if you want to see live Going Bald. Going Bald Simulator live. My fluff meter? Heck yeah. Retrade sub 80. Don't hate it. Yeah, 5,000 likes to go bald. I know chat can do it. I believe in the power of chat. GG's to anyone that gets that reference. That is such a niche streaming reference, but it's so funny. I hope that dude's doing okay. I feel like he always has injuries. That boy Cam. Okay, it would be peak if we can retrade 80, wick this out, get long, ride it back up. That would be peak. Not sitting back at kelp mid. Should have taken the short though, huh? In hindsight, pretty obvious, I guess. I guess. I don't know. Got burned once trying to fade this. We consolidated nicely, I guess. Maybe that was my sign to take it. Note to self for the future. The more obvious the move upwards is, the more obvious the consolidation needs to be. Rule of thumb. Maybe. Maybe. Yo, GG's, Charlie. Have a good one. I'll be depressed. Rip. Casey, for what it's worth, I will always recap my account statuses at the end of the stream. I have no issue with showing the balances. I'm just not gonna it's not even flexing them. Flexing's not the right word. I'm just not gonna plaster them all over the place, you know? That's not necessarily what it's about. Oh, Magic. I was talking about, specifically, the one I keep getting recommended is the Liberty or Liquidation stream. But I was saying, if you don't want to watch that and you don't want to watch me, there are a lot of other streamers you can watch that have very entertaining streams to be found there. Give them a shot. Give them a shot. Also, a good time of day fit too. If you can't watch right now, let's say, who knows? Maybe there's someone else streaming at a time that you can watch. Maybe you trade Power Hour. Mr. Danny Dime's going to drop some baller trades on you. Dude, Danny smoked that one 100-point trade. That was sick. The man's opened up the stream and then just straight down to TP. All right, wick out 80 maybe? All right, it's doing it. What happens here? Very curious. Sellers, more sellers, 1390, 1400, 1432, some buyers, slight buyers, 1430. Enough for me to want to try taking that. Okay, I was going to say, I don't know if this fills, but enough. Some buyers showing up here 1600-ish, 970 price, 1600-ish delta, ticked up a little bit, enough for me to want to try taking that long. Let's see if it plays out. What up, Anthony? How you doing? I will recap in 1 second. Just let this play out real quick. I see some buyers trying. Okay, break even stop is in at least. Oh, I was going to say, not again. Please, not again. Rebit 70. Nice. All right, sick. Anthony, recap is Lucid daily 50K eval is up 444 exactly. So I locked out of that just to preserve capital, trying to just slowly build it up over time, not in a rush to, get to one place quickly. Literally just took back-to-back L's on the Apex 50K eval, just straight back-to-back L's right here. On the way up, shorted 29K-ish, got hosed. And then on the way down, tried to get long, also got hosed. And then now on the Lucid 25K, trying to close this one out so I can copy trade this over with the 50K. But I'm trading them separately in the eval. Do I use fib? Bro, we invented the sweaty tech over here. Fibs didn't exist until this live stream right here. And now they are christened the Sweaty Tech. Look at this. Bang. This didn't actually do anything. Hold up. Redacted. Stand by. Bang. Bang. Look at this. Sweaty Tech. Sweaty Tech. My liquidity stopped the momentum. Exactly, man. All of my sim orders hitting the book at once caused a ruckus over at the CME. Caused a real big issue over at the CME. Potential for a nice pump out of this. Like 980 back to 020 maybe? Maybe. Chat, I'm telling y'all, 5K likes. 5K likes and it's gone. Like that. Just say the word. Say the word, chat. We really holding up here? I got what I wanted. I wanted a sweep of 80, little stall, pump up higher. I got what I wanted. Can't be mad. If I could just run it back again, that would be even better. Like literally the same setup, except this time sweep out 6, 7, and then run it back again. Into volume would be better though. Like off of volume at 960 maybe would be ideal. Keeping track of delta as we push this low. 1370, 1360, 1360 again, still neutral. 1380, buyers building slightly. Shouldn't take a ton to move the market from here out of buyers, considering we've retraced a decent bit and we've already traded volume in this area a decent bit. Still at 1380, pretty neutral. 1340, some sellers just try at 1300. $1,300 again, still neutral. Swept the low, still neutral. Buyers trying. $1,250, sellers stepping in. $1,220, $1,230, $1,250. $1,180, some sellers stepping in here. $1,170, pushed it lower. $1,580, bouncing in between. A little bit of a fight going on here back at 1270. $1,260, $1,270 again, still pretty neutral. $1,290. Sellers down one more little price bracket. Coming into volume at 660 is what I was, or sorry, 960 is what I was talking about. 1,400. All right, I'm willing to take that long. I saw some buyers like wicked up to 1,400 at this 970s area on Delta. Saw some buyers step in there, willing to take that at that point. Especially holding right above this 960 area I was talking about on volume. Why is my fill price so weird? 64 and 1/3. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's going to 0. Chill, chill. Bro, I'm the #1 fan of the green button. Chill. Talking about 0. Yikes. My entry's technically like 4 points higher than I'd like, but that's fine. Why is my fill price so weird? Facts. Let me get my 12 points. Yeah, I've been on for like 2 hours. How much time has it been? 2 hours, 20 minutes. And yes, here, I can drop the stream schedule for you, but yes, Sunday open, well, Sunday 8 p.m. Tokyo open, 7 p.m. Central, whatever time zone you are. All right, there's the fill, sick. Up through 10 p.m. Central, convert to whatever you want to go. Let's go. Let's go, TP. Let's go. Big. Big. Very nice. Filled out. All right, that brings me to profit target on personal profit target. Technically, I could still make more on this. Chat, technically, I do have the room on this. I'm trying to think. Consistency. I actually have no idea if I have room on this for consistency. Hold on, let's find out. Math is hard right now. Public math especially is just brutal. Don't know if y'all have ever experienced public math, but brutal. Oh, I did go slightly over consistency. F. I went 8% over consistency. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just going to leave it there then. I'm just going to leave it there. And we'll see if that actually goes through or not. Anyways. Either way, that's that account done for tonight. So Lucids are having a banner day. Love to see it. I'll lock this bad boy out too. All right. Cycling them through them, I guess. Let's get out of this. Stand by. Give me 1 second to pull up the last set. Liam, y'all better start sweating. Y'all better start sweating. That daily payout's going to come after you. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to withdraw minimum payout if it means I win the agreement. I have no issues taking minimum. If it means I win the agreement and get to see y'all drink redacted on stream, I will do it. I will do what I need to do. Dude, I don't know my login info for anything at any given moment. Hold on. Okay, sick. Stand by, stand by. Give me 1 more second. Still selling a little bit, huh? All right, sick. Okay, last account of the night. I got the TPT account up. Cycling through them tonight. What is this bracket? Okay, sick. All right, we are set up on that. Very good. This account is currently down roughly 300 from piano high. I think that's literally off of one trade. And for what it's worth, y'all, this is currently the TPT 25K eval. Which if you want to go check them out, you can go... Oops, sorry. If I could figure out how to click buttons, that'd be all time. Whoops. If you want to go check them out, go hit that link. Only time I'm going to plug it, just because I'm switching to them. But just been cycling through the accounts tonight, so just want y'all to know what I'm trading. That's it. Redacted tastes gross. Want to play that game? I'll take the minimum on Tradeify on Wednesday. Are you actually able to? Liam, hey, do you have a good enough day to like get in within striking range? Because I know Jamie's close. I know Jamie's real close, and I don't know where Danny is. For what it's worth. So I mean, listen, if you got to do what you got to do to win, it's understandable. I get it. I get it. No shame, man. No shame. Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was nice. Chat. Matt, I don't know if you're still here, but chat. Hold on. I will show you in 1 second. Dude, it's 10:30. I gotta stop yelling. Give this 1 second to cook. Let them cook, chat. Let it cook. Go big face real quick. Sorry. Haha, very nice, very nice. Okay, hold on. I'm going to pull this off screen real quick. Chat. Lucid 25K daily funded. We did it, chat. We are within striking distance of the agreement. Within striking distance. I repeat, we have eyes on the target. Target is in sight. It is time, chat. It is time. We're going to do it, chat. I have faith. Chill. I'm gonna run it up tonight, Liam. 9K tonight. What's the max goal on this one on the 25K? I think it's 6K in a day. Better run up 6K for you right now. All right, where are we? I haven't looked at the chart in a hot second. Where are we? This is really nice. Wicked out into 45-ish. Wicked out lows 45, pushing up. Not bad. I gotta make sure I take the trade on the right account. Hold on. Let me log out of this one for now, so I don't have too many screens open at once. Okay, better. Oh, a little slap here, a little slap. T2P, baby, T2P. All right, this is an interesting slap coming right back into volume. Slaps into volume are generally areas of interest for me, at least. Wow, we perfectly whipped out 45. That's crazy. That was this low right here. Yeah, slaps into volume I pay attention to. This is looking like a beautiful kelp to kelp setup. Kelp to kelp. Kelp like in the sea. Kelp to kelp. Really curious if this low holds. I don't want to speak too soon, but it's at volume. It makes me think we retrade that low again before anything happens, especially because we put in so much range. Yes, kelp. You know the kelp smoothies from SpongeBob? I've been on a SpongeBob rip tonight because of my creation earlier. Exactly, Subin, exactly. Yeah, this low is literally on volume. I've taken so many trades like this, right? Like we wick out volume and then I think it's going to hold and it doesn't, and we just resweep volume. So I'm personally not going to take anything here. But if we are able to trade below this low, I would be interested. Got to be patient. Mr. P, Mr. P. Chat, smash a like for the funded account, by the way. First funded account on the Jaws live stream. Smash that like. I'm telling you, 5K and the hair comes off. That's all I'm asking. 5K. Just casual, light day's work, something easy. 5K. Very achievable, easy target. I know y'all got this. Y'all are the best. Gonna need y'all to step it up, though. Gotta start smashing it. Am I bugging? Why does it say 4.3K? What am I looking at? Do y'all see this? No, there's no way. What am I looking at? Why does it say 4.5K? What is this? What is this like bot? Hey, all right, chat. Gonna have to end the stream early there. It's been great. Have a great night. Fun with y'all. Having a great time. There's no way this is real. What is this? Why does it say 4.5K? Is that a thing? You can like bomb? Y'all see this, right? It's not just my end. Who in here has like a like bot? What am I looking at? Is this a glitch, bro? I'm so confused. That trade played out sick. I'm so confused. Why does it say 4.7K? What am I looking at? Yeah, this is insane, Liam. Okay, I don't know about botting. I wasn't talking about botting a stream. That's insane. Bro, I'm not doing it for botting. That's insane. That's like pulling up to the track meet. Everyone else runs like their route on the track, and then you just walk across from one side of the field to the other, and you're like, oh, called it a day. That is insane. Excuse me? Insane botting. That's wild. That's so funny though. Ask and you shall receive, I guess. So funny. Is it really? I have 4.8K. They want to see the shiny head. F. F, bro. F. Oh, God. Buzzcut would look awful. Buzzcut would look so bad. All right. All right. I'm conflicted. It's clearly botting. It is clearly botting. Where's the line of like legitimate? Honestly, chat, I'm gonna have to revise the offer. 1 million likes. 1 million likes and it's gone. Do your thing. All right, this long did play out. F. Would have liked that. Would have liked that for the funded account to catch Liam. Brett, chill. Brett, chill. Oh, 4.9K. I'm so cooked. I'm so done. Yeah, I'm gonna have to run this one by legal. I'm gonna have to run that one by legal because like botting's against TOS, man. Botting is against TOS. That's all I'm gonna say. Sus. So sus. That's what I'm saying, Captain. Like, bro, what? That's crazy. I can't believe that. That's insane. The craziest thing is it's not even getting more reach. I thought hitting 4.9K, 5K likes, whatever, would like actually throw some reach on. I think the YouTube recognizes their bot accounts. That has to be what this is. There's literally no chance it's not. I think YouTube recognizes that and it's not pushing it. That's crazy. That's nuts. Well, the long from 50 played out. Would have been nice to have that. Would have been nice to have that. That's crazy. Oh, I can't get over that. That's insane. Not what I expected. Not what I had in mind. Oh, God, it did it. Oh, no. Oh, no. All right, which one of you did this? Show yourself. Which one of you did this? Oh, greatest. You're nothing. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Had to rebrand. Got it. Y'all saying rip hair like this wasn't a full-on like botting event against terms of service and yada yada yada. Y'all saying like this is legit. Rip hair. Nah, bro, you thought. I'll cut a little bit off. I'd be down to do like a little trim on stream. Bot account is it is legit. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. 100%. You got me there for sure. Let's look at all of Matt's most recent videos. Hold on. Hold on. Let's just do a little comparison analysis here, okay? Most recent video, 12K views 5 days ago, 636 likes. Tradeify explained, 11 days ago, 5K views, 189 likes. Y'all gonna sit here and tell me 5K bot likes is legit? For sure. For sure. Not me, but I will be clipping it. F. All right, we went coast to coast. All right, chat. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to consult with legal. It's not happening right now. I can promise you that. It's not happening right now, but I'm gonna have to consult with legal on this. I'm gonna have to flesh out the exposure to liability here. I'll drive up to help. Yeah, Liam drives up and shaves my head on stream. Sick. Brutal. Bro, I will look so bad with a buzz cut. So bad. Unbelievably bad. I do have an idea, though. I do actually have an idea. Liam, I'm gonna DM you this real quick. I do have an idea. Or not DM. I'm gonna send it in the chat. All right, chat. I'm gonna do it. I'm committing to it. I'll do it. It will be done. I can't exactly say when right now, but it will be done. Okay, hold me to that. It will be done. That being said, you're gonna have to give me some time. Okay. So, God, I just saw the thumbnail. Yeah. Wow, that's a brutal thumbnail, man. Oh my, it's so shiny. It's so shiny. Mitch, bro, I don't know. Mitch, that being said, forget the likes. Take a look at the 3-minute doji at the lows on my chart right now. Do you see this? Goated trade. Absolutely goated. It's extra shiny, Brett. You nailed that. The small header face. I don't really know if I have a small header face. I feel like I have like a, I don't know, like a medium head, medium face, I think. I don't really know. I guess we'll find out, right? Yeah, no, Ian, that's the problem. That's why I'm saying I'm going to have to talk to legal about this. Whoa. I know what I'm doing after the stream. I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Suvin, I don't know, bro. Find out soon, I guess. Whoa, I just punched my mic. On accident. On accident. Bro, unreal. Unreal. I want to know who did this. I'm going to find you. I want to know what happened. What was going through your head? Nah, Liam, it is a YouTube video. I don't want to like promote or anything, but it is a YouTube video, yes. All I'll say is that there's a very interesting guest on it. How about that? All right, I would love to get a trade on in this funded account and close this up at a little, just kind of trying to close the gap a little bit. Trying to close the gap. All right, for what it's worth, chat, because this is a new account now, I am going to go through real quick with y'all what and why and how. Dude, I don't know. I'm going to go through what and why and how. Ready? So this is on tbm.gg, etc. Compare firms. I'm on the Lucid side because this is the Lucid 25K daily funded account now. And Matt's got his choices down here. I'm just using this to then go to the website, get deal, etc. Brings you to the website. Very nice. Apply to cart. And on here, this is the daily. So this was the eval rules, and now switch over to funded rules. So my MLL is 1,000, my DLL is 600. I have intraday drawdown, keep that in mind. So trades got to be quick or very light size. You can't let things run back on you. No consistency, which is pretty sick. The fact that you can just run it up in a day. Again, not my plan. I'm trying to like build it a little slower and like maintain an account, but you can. If you catch a banger, you definitely can. And then max size, I'm not worried about. Stripping 10 micros still. And that's pretty much it. Anything above buffer becomes available for daily payouts. You just can't withdraw into your buffer. That's it. Pretty sick rules, man. I gotta say, pretty sick rules. We are also just pinned inside the Celts right now, like just straight dead center. Dude, what is this thumbnail? God. Oh, that's something. That's something. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. That's crazy. What a move this has been, though. My God. Where are we from this low? Just in front of 50%. Just in front of it. This would have been a sick long, but I was over here Googling how to not lose my hair. F. Chat, I promise it will happen down the line. It's not going to happen right now, but hold me to it. It will happen. I'm a man of my word. I did not say there is a timeline involved. I just said that it would happen, okay? Let's be very clear on that. Just said it would happen. Not right now. Trust, though. Trust. You can find the clip and keep it if you want, but I didn't say it was going to happen now. I'm very confident I didn't give a timeline on this. Trust me, there's a time and place for it. There's a time and place for it. And one day we will find that time. I already have it in mind. I just can't talk about it. But there's a time and place for it. Oh, sorry, I was busy looking at something else. Tried to get to the lower count. Not really finding it though. Rip. Ripperoni. How are y'all doing, by the way? Got roughly 10-ish minutes to go. Um, how are y'all doing? Good, bad, up, down? As a personal recap for me, before I even get into the account statuses, I am, for the most part, happy with my trading. I think I stand by pretty much every trade I've taken. Annoying that like one of the first ones I took on the 50K Lucid daily eval was like a tick away from getting take profited and it didn't fill. But otherwise, I'm pretty okay with it. Past the Lucid 25K, so it's now a daily funded with them, which is sick. Apex is in 850-ish of drawdown after 2 Ls back to back. It is what it is. I gave him decent shots. Hindsight kind of improvement moment out of that is when we have a super aggressive move like this, like really, really aggro move, really, really obvious aggro move. My entry needs to be just as obvious, meaning like I was entering like here on this like baby consolidation. I should be waiting for the larger consolidation range to set up like this to get short from here. So obvious move up or obvious move down needs to be accompanied by obvious consolidation is kind of just my like learning point from that to move forward on. Otherwise, I'm pretty happy about all of it. I feel like I'm sticking to the targets, which is nice. I am executing on the methodology of like take the money when it's there, very much so, which is nice, especially for the funded account now. That needs to be the case because it's intraday drawdown while I'm still inside the buffer. So that needs to be the case for sure. But yeah, otherwise pretty happy about it. CPN, hit the link in the description. It'll take you to all the firms I'm using if you want to go check them out. But otherwise, platform-wise, I've got Motive Wave, and then I have Tradeify for execution over here. Pumping out a volume T right now. Wonder if it goes all the way back up. That'd be pretty gnarly. $5K. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. Pass when digging out the other two. Hey man, good luck. GG's. Yeah, GG's on the pass. Oh, dude, I almost forgot. I almost forgot. It's getting about that time, chat. It's about that time. Okay, I for real have not done Wordle today, so I'm gonna go back to my start. I usually rip Envoy as a start. Okay. Instead of Soar like Liam does, I usually hit an Envoy. Root, chill. It's coming, Root, chill. It's coming. Root, I'm starting to suspect you. I'm starting to suspect you of the shenanigans that just happened. What do you have to say for yourself? All right, Y at the end. An E. A retry. Okay. Something I would do? That's so suspicious. That is so suspicious. RE. RE2. reply. Easy money. Easy money sniper. Too easy. That's too easy. Okay, back to the charts. In the money Wordle for real. I'm gonna start using that. GG's on the phrase. That's funny. Just start referring to casual stuff in life as in the money or out of the money. Oh my god, that's so finance, bro. That's so good. That's so good. I'm gonna drop that at work. That's hilarious. Not that anyone's gonna appreciate it, but it'll be funny for me. That's awesome. What's ATR at now, by the way? 20.45, 20 half. I see. Come on, market. Give me an opportunity. Give me something. Give me something I can work with. I have to catch those guys. Gotta do it. Gotta catch them and gotta win. Oh yeah, for anyone just joining, actually, let me go over this one more time before the stream's over. Oh, actually, I clicked the wrong thing, but just as a reminder, #1 fan. This is what we've got. This is the agreement as of right now signed by 3 of the 4 participants. Wait, y'all do? I just realized y'all do day, month, year? Bro, Matt does this too. I don't get it. I have, maybe this is like a Northeast thing. I have never seen, at least in like the States. I know other countries do things differently, but I've never seen in the States people consistently use day, month, year. It is literally always month, day, year for me. Whatever. Semantics, whatever. Crazy. They're weirdos. Rip. Yeah, March 8th. This says March 8th. Y'all signed this on March 8th? That's crazy. Anyways, competition, blah, blah. First to get a payout is basically just gonna, dictate what everyone else drinks. That's it. On stream. It'll be fun. Be a fun time. Y'all had plenty of time to read this so far. Going back to the charts. I'm excited. In Brazil, it's day, month, year. Yeah, see, I know other countries do it differently, but like just within the States, and I'm not saying this is right or wrong. I'm just saying like this is what I have always seen in the States is month, day, year. '80s to '20s classic incoming. Maybe. Yeah, Liam, you're gonna have to start talking with an accent now. He got you. Lelouch, you're asking the question we all want to know. Who did it? F. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. I'm going to give this 2 more minutes just because it is, it looks like it wants to make a move. I will give it 2 minutes. If we haven't wicked out to one of the extremes, like either 29K or 28,950, then I'm going to kill it. But as long as we're kind of in the middle, looking like we want to make a move, which it does look like we want to, then I'm willing to let this rock for now. X, I personally use Financial Juice. I know there's a lot of other options out there, but I know I use Financial Juice. Dude, I can't believe it. Can't believe it. Ridiculous. That is ridiculous. All right, use whatever you want. Oh, little pump. Little 13-point pump. Off of volume. Interesting. Dude, I was saying over here, man, I never see this hold. Like whenever I try this trade where we wick out volume and then get long above it, stop below, this never works for me. Of course it worked this time. I didn't take it. Oh well. Whatever. I'm not gonna make all of it in one night. I'm not just gonna rip all of it right now on a 5-point range. True. Okay, for sure. No, it's a 5-point range, 80 to 85. Oh, we expanded it to 90. Whoa there. Range expanded to 90, guys. Hold on. Going for a ride. All right, to recap, and then I'm gonna head out. But to recap, Lucid 50K daily eval up like 400, 25K pass to a funded. TPT, no trades. Apex down like 850-ish off of 2 trades. Kind of got smoked on that. It is what it is. That's it from me. Unreal activity on the like button. Gonna have to talk to legal about that one. And otherwise, if you guys are continuing to trade, be smart, be patient, make smart choices, stay safe. Yeah, that's kind of all I got to say tonight. I'm still perplexed. Perplexed is a good word to describe how I'm feeling about this right now. But the number is the number, so I will promise you it will happen at some point. It's just not right now, but it will happen. That I can confirm. But anyways, I'm out. Have a good night.